I hereby call to order the regular meeting for the Board of Education for Wilmette Public Schools, District 39, this Monday, March 17th, 2025. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Aaron Stone.
Here.
John Ready.
Here.
Ann Hart.
Here.
Bonnie Kim.
Here.
Elson Peflis. Amy Paling.
Here.
Lisa Schneider-Fabes.
Here. We are all extraordinarily excited that Principals Cindy Anderson and Kate Dominique are here with the Ramona Preschool LEAP students who will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, along with the help of some of our 8th grade math counts students.
Good evening, everybody. We're so excited to be here. I'm Mrs. Anderson, and I'm here with some of our youngest students in the district, and one of our teachers, Miss Starr, and our LEAP coordinator, Miss Sippy. And we're here because these are our youngest students. This is where it all starts in District 39. These guys are absolutely darling, and they start and they spend 11 or 12 years in District 39, and then, well, what happens? We're gonna see what happens when we have amazing educators taking care of our young teachers. So can you guys follow Miss Starr and Miss Sippy through the District 39 time machine? And let's see what happens to our preschoolers through their time in District 39. All right, Olivia, go ahead, follow Miss Sippy. So our preschoolers start at Ramona at 3 and 4 years old. And then they take the journey, learning from our incredible teachers. And they eventually turn into incredible 8th graders who just succeeded at math counts. That's right, come on over, 8th graders. And that's how it works here in District 39. It's not quite so quick, but it is that amazing. So we're gonna have all of these 8th graders line up here facing you. Here, can you guys turn this way? Sorry, we're gonna face Dr. Kremascoli that way. There you go. And then we're gonna have our preschoolers come in too. And I'm gonna pass the mic to Miss Dominique.
Thank you for having us. I know that we're being a little dramatic, but for anyone who's a parent, doesn't it seem like it goes that fast? So I think that what Mrs. Anderson and I were talking about, which led us to the time machine, is that this district provides our students with so many opportunities that our parents support. And so everything from clubs and to our athletic programs, to our academics, all the way from pre-K to the junior high school, it helps mold our students into the people they're becoming. And so we're just thankful that our students have had all of these opportunities. So we are going to have our students share with you what they want to be when they grow up. And do you want to start with our 8th graders? Okay.
My name is Renmar, and when I grow up, I want to be an engineer.
My name is Sophie, and when I grow up, I want to be an AI software engineer.
My name is Ellie, and when I grow up, I want to be an optometrist.
My name is Eric, and when I grow up, I'd like to be an architect. My name is Albert, and when I grow up, I want to be a radiologist.
My name is Zuri, and when I grow up, I would like to pursue a career in the computer science field.
My name is Leo.
My name is Leo.
And then a mailbox.
A post.
Mail carrier.
My name is Simon, and I want to be a nurse. When I grow up, I want to be in
the Army.
Well, my name is Emma, and when I grow up, I want to be a dentist. When I grow up,
Say your name first.
My name is Olivia, and I want to be a policeman and a doctor.
Yes.
Oh. My name is Miss Starr,
And when I grow up, I want to be the superintendent.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Way to go, you guys.
Are all so brave, and I'm so glad you came out tonight to lead us in our pledge and to tell us what you want to be when you grow up and to go through that time machine. That was so exciting. And so we're going to dismiss our preschoolers first so they can get home and probably to bed. And then we're going to have more math counts recognition after that. So if you want to meet me over here, we have some presents for each one of you. And then you can meet your parents out in the hallway. You did such a great job, and you're the best part of our meeting. You really are.
So cute.
You can. I didn't know this.
Oh, look.
This one.
Thank you.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Loan a phone.
All right. So Principal Kate Dominique is now going to help recognize our math counts competition students.
Thank you for having us and recognizing our students. Mrs. Kelly Jackson, the High Crest principal, is going to join us as well to recognize students from High Crest. And I invite President Stone and Dr. Cremascoli up to help honor our students. So for those of you who do not know, our students in Math Counts first participate in the district tournament. And in the districts this year, our students did an excellent job, and they ended up third place overall for WJHS and fourth place overall for HMS, both qualifying for state. And then at the state Math Counts competition, which was just in the last couple of weeks, the WJHS team ended up finishing 16 out of 51 teams. And High Crest 19 out of 51 teams. So congratulations. All right, students, I will call your name and please come up and get your certificate from our board president, Mrs. Stone. And I think Dr. Cremascoli will also shake your hand. Sophie Zhang. Eric Wang. Albert Lin. Ellie Zoe. Renmar Teodoro. Luke Feng. Zuri Tate. Eva Zhu. Hugh Lin. Henry Saunders. Ray Gupta. Isaac Yang. Congratulations to our WJHS students. I invite Kelly Jackson up for honoring our High Crest students.
All right, I'm very excited to honor our High Crest students when we call your name. Come on up and shake Mrs. Stone's hand. Vian Singh. Mark Pop. Daniel Wu. Isaac Wu. Jacoby Ruberg. Melia Zhao. Evelyn Park. Pranav Ramachandran. Max Ng. Arav Varshni. Peter Gohl. Charles Yee. Big round of applause for all of our math counts winners and champions. Yay.
Thank you so much. Yes, congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much. I think we want that door closed. I think she's gonna close it. You go out this door.
I think it's the.
Yeah.
Okay, let me direct your attention to the artwork on display this month in the boardroom and in the foyer. It is a wonderful sampling of 1st through 8th grade student work. Every March, we observe Youth Art Month by showcasing the talented student artwork created across the district. Youth Art Month emphasizes the value of art education for all children and encourages quality school programs. We have an update from Dr. Cremascoli now about our High Crest Middle School principal.
Absolutely. Well, that was very exciting. Thank you to all the students and parents who came out to join us this evening. I do have an update regarding our new High Crest Middle School principal, and I want to share just a little bit about the process and the candidate. We are very excited to announce this evening the new principal of High Crest Middle School. Before doing so, I'd like to thank everyone who contributed to the selection process for this important position within our district. The insights provided and information offered throughout the interview process were invaluable in helping guide this very important decision. We were thrilled to have a super deep pool of many qualified candidates to consider and are excited to announce to our community today the candidate of choice, Mr. Anthony Haddock. Mr. Haddock comes up, I want to share just a little bit about his background. Mr. Haddock has been a valued member of our District 39 learning communities during his 7 years as an educator here in Wilmette. Mr. Haddock first joined our district as a teacher at Central Elementary School. He then spent the 2019-20 academic year as assistant principal at both Central and Mackenzie schools before assuming the full-time AP role at Mackenzie in the fall of 2020, where he has served with distinction for the past 5 years. Prior to District 39, Anthony has served, as a middle grade level teacher and STEM curriculum lead in Arizona. Mr. Haddock is currently also a candidate for a PhD in educational leadership, expecting to complete his studies this December. Mr. Haddock's ability to effectively implement innovative instructional strategies, lead school operations, and promote collaborative and inclusive learning environments distinguished him in our search. In addition to the many positive and supportive relationships that Mr. Haddock has built with teachers and with staff and students and families in his current role, he has also led the implementation of school-wide programs that align with Mackenzie's and District 39's vision and goals, promoting a positive and rigorous learning environment within the building. He's also worked to foster a collaborative learning community by mentoring teachers, providing individualized and team support, and offering targeted professional development opportunities. Our interview teams were really impressed with Mr. Haddock's genuine, caring approach to leadership, as well as his vision for the success of all students and all staff. Mr. Haddock exudes an unwavering commitment to serving and supporting those who help to make our schools great and make excellence in public education. We are so thrilled to recommend Anthony Haddock to become the next outstanding principal of Highcrest Middle School. Thank you, Anthony, for joining us today.
Thank you all. Good evening, and thank you for letting me come up here to just say a few words. I couldn't be any more excited to be stepping into this leadership role and continuing my role here in District 39 as principal of Highcrest. So thank you so much. A special thank you to Dana Nasiakos, who I've had the privilege and honor of working alongside for the last 6 years, who has helped prepare me for this role. And I look forward to the opportunity of being able to transition alongside Kelly Jackson these next couple of months to truly prepare for the position ahead. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Huge congrats to you, and we are all very excited about this. So yes. Okay. I seek a motion to approve the minutes of the February 24th, 2025 Board of Education regular and executive session meetings.
I move to approve the minutes of the February 24th, 2025 Board of Education regular and executive session meetings.
May I have a second?
Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Board members, are there any comments, errors, or omissions to the minutes? Will the clerk please call the roll?
Ann Hart,
Yes.
Bonnie Kim,
Yes.
Amy Paling,
Yes.
Lisa Schneider-Fabes,
Yes.
John Caesarretti,
Yes.
Aaron Stone.
Yes, motion carries. This is the first opportunity for the public to address the board on any topic. Are there any audience members who would like to speak at this time? Okay, we will move on to board reports. We're starting with our committee reports, facility development, Mrs. Kim.
Thank you. The summer 2026 construction project is the WJHS window replacement project. Corey Baltmeyer and Pat Hosler, Director of Operations and Maintenance, had an initial meeting with the construction team. Corey shared information learned from that meeting with the board. A summary of the alternate bids for this base bid was discussed with the board, including some alternate bids beyond what were discussed at the February meeting. Thank you.
Thank you. The School Finance Committee did not meet this month, so we will move on to Strategy Committee, Mrs. Schneider-Fabes.
Thank you. The strategy committee
met as part of the Committee of the Whole on March 10th. Katie Lee shared an update with the board highlighting the accomplishments of the English Language Arts Curriculum Review Committee to date. It was clear how the review process values teacher voice and collaborative decision-making. The members of the committee have spent time learning about the current literacy guidance and research, creating criteria for evaluation, and learning about the curriculum materials to find the right fit for our students. The work will continue and another update will be provided in June.
All right, thank you. We are moving on to liaison reports. The Community Review Committee, or CRC, Mrs. Kim. Was it?
Actually, I have this report because Ms. Paplas
that's right.
attended
Okay.
that meeting.
Thank you.
And so did I. So the Committee Review Committee met on Tuesday, March 11th. Ms. Paplas, joined me in attendance. The group is making nice progress toward their goals. They reviewed and discussed a variety of updates, including survey responses. They're gathering some information from various stakeholders. There was a challenge that was identified in securing sufficient survey responses from comparison school districts. And so the team spent some time strategizing how to assist. An additional push was made to encourage respondents, and thankfully we've since gathered 5 times as many responses. So we're really excited about that. The group will now feel confident in the analysis that they will be able to conduct and the information that they will glean from these results from other comparison districts. We are eager to hear more from them and their hard work that they are putting forward, and we look forward to meeting again on April 8th when the report will begin to take shape. They remain on target for the report to be finalized and presented to the board, hopefully in May.
Right, thank you. Wilmette Village Intergovernmental Working Group, Mrs. Kim and Mrs. Schneider-Fabes.
Yeah, the committee met on February 27th. The focus of the meeting was what, if anything, should this group focus on moving forward? There were a lot of topics considered, but I think the one that the group felt comfortable with was civility. Kind of how do we, as a village, encourage civility? And so the group will meet again next quarter and talk about what that might look like. I don't know, Dr. Kremascoli, do you think I missed anything?
No, I think in particular, they were really focused on how at each governmental group, each group can help to encourage that facility and to have kind of one message go out across the entire village. And I think that that partnership will really help to convey some of that message. Talked a little bit about partnership with the League of Women Voters. And I think I saw come across my email inbox, they're starting to gather some information, some exemplars of what that messaging looks like in other places. And so that will be looked at the upcoming meeting.
Okay, thank you. Wilmette Community Special Education Agreement, or WICSE, Mrs. Paling.
Yes, WICSE met earlier this evening and accomplished a few action items. We approved the fiscal year 24 annual financial report, the 2026 fiscal year budget and calendar, the projected expenditures for fiscal year 26, the annual summary of projected costs for 2026, and the fiscal year to date activity through 2025. We also discussed some planning that's underway for the summer programming. Registration is open, and so we're just actively putting the program together and thinking through transportation and programming.
Okay, thank you. Mrs. Paplas could not be here tonight, so I think we'll look forward to hearing her give an update on the Insurance Advisory Committee, IASB, and a legislative update next month. Okay, so we're moving on to information items. Dr. Kremascoli.
Thank you. Several information items I can report on. First of all, the board received written communication from Carl Hopman inquiring about the DEIB task force. Under administrative announcements, first of all, K-4 parent teacher conferences and our 5/8 professional development day is coming up. Elementary spring parent-teacher conferences for our pre-K through fourth grade families are approaching, and those conferences will be held Thursday, March 20th and Friday, March 21st, immediately preceding spring break. So just this week coming up. Parent-teacher conferences, again, offer a wonderful opportunity to nurture supportive parent-teacher partnerships in support of our students' learning and growth. And we're really grateful to our teachers for the extra time they put in preparing for those conferences. All parents should have signed up for an appointment, and we look forward to building those connections. Meanwhile, on our 5-8 campus, there will be a professional development day on Friday, and they will be working on a variety of tasks preparing for next year, especially focused on some SEL work. And so we're excited for them to have that opportunity together as well on Friday. And then we will be off to spring break, which is well deserved for our teachers and our students alike. I have a report about our Science Olympiad teams. District 39 Science Olympiad varsity and junior varsity teams competed on March 8th in the regional competition held at Oakton Community College. The junior varsity team medaled in 8 out of 23 events. Of those 8 medals, 4 were first place, 2 were second place, and 1 was third place. We are also proud to announce that the varsity team are the Oakton Regional Champions, earning medals in 18 out of 23 events. This includes, thank you. This includes first place in 7 events, second place in 5 events, third place in 4 events, and 4th place in 1 event. We are so very proud of our students, and we want to thank Coach Kevin Swathard and Coach Caleb Cha and all the families for their support of this really great work. Not only did the teams earn medals, they supported, celebrated, and cheered for each other. In the words of Coach Cha, a win for one person truly felt like a win for everyone. Great job, team. We're really, really proud of their extra efforts. As I mentioned, spring break is coming up. It will occur next week, and we have several students, families, and staff who are excited for the opportunity to rest, rejuvenate, and share special time with families and friends. This time of year is always super busy within our schools, and so we're really grateful for the opportunity to reflect and recharge and get ready for a fantastic 4th quarter ahead. So we wish everyone a safe and happy and healthy spring break. And we're excited to welcome everyone back to school again on Monday, March 31st. In terms of Freedom of Information Acts, the district received a commercial FOIA request from Soder Technologies requesting records related to Soder Technologies products and their usage. And property tax appeals information. The district received notices of 4 property tax assessment appeals for the 2024 tax year. Information regarding the potential liability has been prepared should the appeals be successful.
All right, thank you. I think I'm turning it back to you for annual business.
Thank you. First, we want to update the board on a couple of actions that you will see later on this evening's agenda. Dr. Glowacki, regarding reduction in force.
Thank you. This is the point in the school year when we make staffing decisions for the upcoming school year. Each year at this time, our district asks the board through a resolution to honorably dismiss our part-time teachers and teachers who were hired on 1-year contracts as long-term substitutes for teachers on leave. We are grateful for the work performed by these faculty members this year. Probationary teachers may also be released at this time. We will continue to closely monitor student enrollment and registration to direct our staffing decisions for the 25-26 school year.
Thank you.
And regarding letters of agreement with our support staff union, we also have 2 matters that will be recommended later on this evening's agenda.
Yes, one of the first letter of agreement talks to or speaks to the concept of paid holidays for our support staff members, those employees working less than 12 months. Specific to Public Act 103-0395. And the second letter of agreement tonight is for our school secretaries. They historically have worked 218 days in the school year, so a little bit past our regular school year, and they come in August 1st. They're asking to start their summer a little bit earlier and work 2 less days. So the letter of agreement reflects the change in work days / paid holidays from 218 to 216.
Okay, thank you. I think we're moving on to the administration raise.
Yes, also later on this evening's agenda, the board will see a recommendation for the action of administrative raises for the upcoming 25-26 school year. Annually, the board approves the administrative raises for this team. In keeping with the board's philosophy of matching revenues to expenditures, the Board of Education is asked to authorize an increase in the aggregate administrative salaries indexed to Consumer Price Index, or CPI, with a floor of 2.5 and a ceiling of 4.0. Therefore, the aggregate merit raise of 3.4% is recommended for the administrative salaries for the 25-26 school year.
Okay, thank you. This would be another opportunity for the public to address the board on any topic. Are there any audience members who would like to speak at this time? Okay, then we will continue with our agenda. The next order of business is the consent agenda. Are there any items the board would like pulled from the consent agenda? All right, Mrs. Hart, please proceed with the motions.
I move to approve Anthony Haddock as the principal of High Crest Middle School. I move to approve the personnel report dated March 17th, 2025. I move to approve the accounts payable for accounts payable for bills listed between February 25th, 2025 and March 17th, 2025 in the following amounts. And I'm going to need my readers soon. Educational fund, $47,200.51. O&M fund, $35,755.39. $197,175.12. Capital projects, $173,861. Transportation, $197,175.12, for a total all funds, $453,992.02. I move to approve the manual checks issued between February 25th, 2025 and March 17th, 2025 in the following amounts. Educational fund, $1,904,815.77. O&M fund, $137,597.12. Debt services, $1,750. Transportation, $3,494.74. For a total all funds, $2,047,657.63. I move to approve the attached letter of agreement with the support staff union indicating a change in days worked and paid for 10-month school secretaries. I move to approve the attached letter of agreement with the support staff union indicating holidays for support council of District 39 Wilmette employed on a less than 12-month basis.
May I have a second?
We have one more.
One more.
Oh, sorry. Yep, just one.
Sorry, go ahead.
I move to approve the administrator contractual salary increase for the 2025-2026 school year indexed to Consumer Price Index with an aggregate merit raise of 3.4%.
May I have a second?
Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Bonnie Kim,
Yes.
Amy Peeling,
Yes.
Lisa Schneider Fabes,
Yes.
John Cesaretti,
Yes.
Ann Hart,
Yes.
Aaron Stone.
Yes, the ayes have it. Motion carries. I seek a motion to approve the resolutions authorizing the honorable dismissal of teachers.
I move to approve the attached resolutions authorizing the honorable dismissal of teachers.
May I have a second?
Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Amy Peeling,
Yes.
Ann Hart,
Yes.
Bonnie Kim,
Yes.
Lisa Schneider Fabes,
Yes.
John Cesaretti,
Yes.
Aaron Stone.
Yes, the yeas have it. Motion carries. I seek a motion to approve the resolution authorizing notice of non-renewal of probationary teacher other than final year probationary teacher.
I move to approve the attached resolution authorizing the non-renewal of probationary teachers not in their final year.
May I have a second?
Second.
The motion has been made and seconded. Would the clerk please call the roll?
Amy Paling,
Yes.
Lisa Schneider Fabes, John Caesarretti,
Yes.
Anne Hart,
Yes.
Bonnie Kim.
Yes.
Aaron Stone.
Yes, the yeas have it. Motion carries. We are moving on to conference items. Is there any old business? Is there any new business? Is there any good and welfare? Mrs. Hart.
I just have a couple of quick things. I mean, first, I think we mentioned it in passing last week, but I wanted to make sure that we recognize the conclusion of Carrie's National Superintendent's Certification Program. Just to say that we are grateful for your commitment to continued learning and the time that you've taken out of your schedule to do so. Thank you very much and congratulations. And then second, given that it is St. Patrick's Day, I know that there've probably been some Ramona students that have been very hard at work trying to trap a leprechaun. And Mrs. Anderson, I'm just wondering if we had any success today? Again. Okay, well, there were some very cute traps. Very creative, very cute. So they always try again next year.
Thank you. Do we have any other good and welfare? Okay. I'm kind of eyeing that time machine over there, getting some ideas. Not gonna, yeah.
It's a great idea.
Right? You like that?
President Stone, shall we?
All right, I seek a motion to adjourn to executive session to discuss specific personnel, special education, individual student matters, collective negotiations, and semi-annual review of executive session minutes.
I move to adjourn to executive session to discuss specific personnel, special education matters, collective negotiations, and semi-annual review of minutes.
May I have a second?
Second.
Motion having been made and seconded, would the clerk please call the roll?
Lisa Schneider Fabes,
Yes.
John Caesarretti,
Yes.
Anne Hart,
Yes.
Bonnie Kim,
Yes.
Amy Paling,
Yes.
Aaron Stone.
Yes, motion carries. We are now adjourned to executive session and the time is 7:37 PM.